Welcome, visionaries, to another episode of WinsDay Evening Encore. I am your host, Christopher D. Thomas, and today, we deep dive into a topic that transcends traditional marketing and don't just stand out, spark a movement. You know, have you ever wondered why, some brands become part of a people's identities while others just fade, into the background? Today, we're going to discover the secrets behind brands that don't just capture attention, but they ignite the passions and become movements. Before we begin, make sure to follow, share, save, turn on notifications, and prepare to discover strategies that will transform your brand and help you create enduring legacies. All right. So, we always start off with a story. I do my best to um, go into history and pull out stories that have been historic or stories that of projects we have worked on, in the past and worked or consulted with, as well. So this story is about an EcoWear brand. The founder's name is Mia. Consider this. When was the last time a brand made you feel like you were part of something bigger than yourself? Let's take the journey with this eco-friendly wear brand. It was a startup that transformed from a simple eco-friendly clothing line into a symbol of sustainability. Now, as I mentioned, this EcoWear line was found by a woman by the name of Mia, and it was started with the vision to simply make fashion sustainable, right? However, it wasn't until Mia started focusing on community building around the environmental activism that her clothes began to represent a lifestyle and a choice for a better planet. So she started to host fashion shows, upcycled with upcycled material, invited influencers who are also passionate about the environment, effectively turning her brand into a movement for sustainability. Now, let's look at this from a different perspective. Many brands struggle because they focus solely on their products or the services without connecting to a broader message that resonates deeply with their audience. If your brand could do more than just make a choice, um, what if you, let me rephrase that. What if your brand could do more than make a choice, but a voice into a larger conversation? Imagine the impact of falling short, remaining just another option in a crowded market. How do you solve that? To spark a movement, we need your brand needs to align with the cause, resonate with the core audience, and this is more than just selling. It's about creating a charge that's creating a community that shares your values and your vision. Now, I have created 5 actionable strategies that you can that will help you to be able to build a movement around your brand and implementing these strategies into your business and also into your brands. One, define your core values. Clearly articulate what your brand stands for. These values should resonate personally with you and your audience, reflect a broader social, environmental, or your economic goals. Number two, empower your community. Think about creating a platform for your customers to be able to engage with one another, not just with your product, but actually be able to engage with one another. This could be through social media groups, forums, live events focused on the cause that you are supporting. Number three, leverage storytelling. Leverage storytelling. Share stories that highlight the impact of your community. This could be customer stories. It could be partner stories. It could be your own brand's journey. Make these stories a central part of your marketing strategy. Number four, collaborate with influencers. Now, you notice that there's some connections, with all of these. Number four, collaborate with influencers. Partner with influencers that are genuine advocates for your cause. Their authentic support can amplify your message and your credibility. And number five, constant messaging, consistency. Across all of your platforms that you have a presence on, ensure that your messaging reinforces your movement, whether if it's through visuals, it's through content, it's through user engagement. Every element should build towards your larger narrative. Now, why does all of this work? Now, let me repeat those 5 strategies. Define your core values, empower your community, leverage storytelling, collaborate with influencers, and consistent messaging. Why do those work? Well, those strategies help create a strong emotional connection with your audience. It helps you to be able to transform them into from only being customers to being advocates. They foster a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, and it helps to drive a deeper engagement and loyalty from your advocates, because we're transferring them. They're no longer going to be customers anymore. They're going to be advocates. All right. So that's why those 5 actionable strategies work. Now, as you think about these strategies, those 5 strategies, ask yourself, what causes does your brand naturally align with? How can you deepen this connection to spark a genuine movement? And if you're unsure, about or need some guidance in crafting this narrative, remember that I'm here for you. We're here for you, our agency, and we offer personalized consultations to help you to be able to navigate, this journey. So back to the story. Remember, we were talking about Mia. Mia started a eco-friendly clothing line, and Mia's movement grew exponentially. The reason being is because it gave her audience a way to express themselves, express their values, express through their purchasing choices. So the EcoWear line became more than a clothing line. It became a statement and a part of their identity. Today, it's a leading voice in sustainable fashion, showing that the strong brand can indeed spark a powerful, explosive movement. Now I challenge you. I challenge you to take steps towards transforming your own brand into a movement. Identify core value, one core value that deeply resonates with your audience, and brainstorm, how you could bring this into the forefront and into your messaging. For a deeper, in-depth strategy, or maybe even some personalized support, remember, feel free to reach out to me directly. I am here for you. And you can visit our website or reach out to me directly. Let's turn your brand into a beacon of change. So join us next week, next Wednesday. Next Wednesday topic is going to be ditch the elevator pitch, seduce customers in micro moments. This is where we're going to explore how to captivate your audience in today's fast-paced digital landscape. This session will change how you think about your customer interactions forever. So don't forget to follow, share, save, turn on notifications. Thank you for joining in today's session. I hope that you're inspired to not just stand out, but to lead a movement with your brand. Drop a comment, below with the value you want your brand to embody. Show how you plan to ignite passion, among your followers. So until next time, we don't stay on here long. Each one of you are busy. Until next time, keep discovering, keep transforming, and keep creating success. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one.